Greetings, everyone. Just a short, sweet message, for that special somebody who will tell his or herself that the whole world will revolve around you, and that if you don't take on the crosses and the problems of other people, that, everything is going to go sour, go east or west. You know what? Life is going to go on with or without you. And the sooner you tell yourself that and understand that, the better it is for you. So, charity is great, but when you're giving away your last to save somebody else, there's no profit in that. There's no blessing to gain from that. When you're giving away your last dollar and then turning around and say you want God to bless you, God is not going to bless you. You're a fool. You're an idiot. Giving away what you need for yourself, something that is going to secure you in your future, is not very smart. Now, while we have to help others, and sometimes there are persons who are really in need, until you help yourself, until you take care of your own needs, you have no business taking care of other person's need. Because eventually you are going to complain. Eventually you're going to feel very bitter. You're going to be even angry with yourself because the people you're giving your very anyone who is willing to take your last from you to begin with has no conscience. There is no stipulation that we are here to sacrifice ourselves for other people. That's not true. It isn't true. And so for the first time in my life, I'm putting myself first. Because when I used to put myself last, all I got was jeer and mockery and hate. So my message to you is, until you can take care of your own needs and your own situation, leave other people's business alone. Individuals come out to me and say, help me with this situation, so and so person is in need. And while I understand that might be true, I am also in need. I got needs too. I got to take care of my own business. We as Black people, we don't allow our loved ones, our friends, our people in our community to get out of their situation before we start dragging them down, before we start coming them with our needs and our desires. As soon as we look and we see that someone is coming out of a mess or coming out of a hard time, we're not giving these individuals a chance to get stronger and to secure their future or that of their children. As soon as we see or believe that the individual is coming out of crisis, we want to throw our crisis on that person too, and it's not right. It isn't right. Now for the ladies, who have boyfriends and, whatever, friends, who are always asking you for financial help, when you can't even pay your own bills, when you take your little and give it to someone, there's no blessing in it. And oftentimes a man or a woman who's willing to take your very last, when you tell them, I can't do this, but I'm making the sacrifice, and they say it's okay, that's not a good person. That's not a good person. Those people are like pimples. They just pop up in your life and they just take whatever they can from you and leave you with scars. Stop it. Stop it, ladies. It's your money to waste. You can go ahead. But when you're 60, 70 years old and you find yourself desperate and alone and you're broke, see if you can find those ones who you made those sacrifices for. There's a strong possibility that the individuals who ask you to give the very last are the ones who will curse you, the ones who will abandon you, the ones who will remind you that you're nothing. Let us get smarter. For the first time in my life, I'm saying I'm taking care of me, and it feels good. I'm not responsible for you, with or without me. Whatever you used to do before you met me, continue doing that. And sometimes when you're going through hardship, that is great because it helps you to become a stronger person. I'm not your business. I'm not about my Father's business. That's Jesus. I'm done trying to save the world. I'm taking care of me. And in the process of taking care of me, When I am blessed so much that I have things running over, I will choose who I help. They won't choose me. Be blessed, everyone.